Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 38 of the Road to Glory here with Kyle Adams and, of course, Oli. Let's get into the episode. Of course, we now sort of have the possibility of signing Scythe to an alliance loan, and that might actually open him up to Mexico. He might then become available to work in Mexico, which is pretty much what we did, I think, for Ernest Youngman. Because when I went through to sign everybody, I did check him. I'm pretty sure it said only USA and Canada. However, if we go into Ernest now, as you can see, it also says Mexico. So I'm thinking that's sort of what happened with the alliance loan. And, if that's true, then we have the opportunity to sort of bring in our big stars as long as they are with a company that is also part of the Confederation of the Territories. I mean, another option might be a working agreement if we were to go like this. We have a working agreement with CILL. We have a hostility towards EMLL, Extreme Modern Lucha Libre. But what we could do is go a working agreement, and well, we wouldn't do it there. We would go here and do a working agreement, and then find Summit Wrestling and make an offer. So I'm not sure if that's part of the rules of the Road to Glory. It might be one of our 54 end of year roles. I'm not 100% sure, but that could be another option, and that might be the way we could get Primus Allen, because currently Primus, we go to his profile here, he doesn't actually work for any company that is in the Confederation of the Territories. He works for CGC in Canada, who are not a part of it, they're Cult, and then GSW, who are, I think, a small company still, but they're not included. So it's an interesting one, a little bit strange. The way that we're sort of doing this to get our former stars, really. But we can do it, so we may as well take advantage because we moved to Oli. They're a part of the Confederation of the Territories. It just works. So yeah, it's just the way the game is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's get straight into some shows. I want to, as my chair squeaks, I want to get into the pay-per-view for this month. I do believe it is in week 4. I think it will come after the TV show. I think it might be a Thursday or a Friday. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it's week 4. I'm also not exactly sure what our main event's going to be. What I do know is that I want to put in a little bit of work into our stable storylines we've got going on at the moment. I want to get the Strongman stable up and running properly. And then I also want to get the Heroes stable up and running as well. So we've got Heroes there. Currently just Marcos Flores and Nicolas Lopez. We're gonna add Strongmans. I think we're gonna call it the Juggernaut, as the tag team name here between him and Ramos. So let's actually get that sorted out now. So we've got the Juggernauts, which is basically all of our quote-unquote big men that are definitely not high-flying luchadors. So obviously Strongman's the leader of the stable. We then have Ramos the Executioner, which is basically Strongman's right-hand man. you know, wherever strongman goes, Ramos will be right behind. Let me just write leader here, and then we'll put the leader's name. So Samael currently is the leader of Evil Inc., even though realistically he's not really the leader. That is obviously Scythe, but at the moment Scythe isn't going to be here, so it is what it is. And of course the leader of the Heroes stable is Nicholas Lopez. Oops, Lopez, there we go. And finally, the leader of the Juggernaut stable is Strongman. And we need to write leader first, just because that's how my mind works. Alright, there we go. So we got 2 heel stables at the moment. Actually, Evil Inc. needs to be... We need to... Let me move Hush here. We need Major Juanta. And then we'll put Hush back in down the bottom here. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's advance. Like I said, I want to get some storylines going. More just with the sort of... Ooh, Takashita improving his behavior. That's good. More with just the people that are going to be joining. Again, we're going to do some meddling. Still no effect. Still only simmering tension, which is good. But, you know, the sooner we get rid of that, the better. So our main event tonight is literally going to be a 3-on-3 trios match. And I think the titles are going to be on the line. So we're going to go Cosmic Rider, El Critico, and Phoenix 3. And they're going to take on... Yeah, I think we're gonna... So this is going to be a bit of a trial run, let's say. Basically, the Eternal Kings, so Marcos and Nicholas, they're going to be testing out different, you know, faces, different technicos over the coming weeks to try and find the members that they want to join their stable, being the heroes. So, and I just got a nice little driver update message there, so I do apologize for that. Alright, so with that being said, I think the first trial will be... Let's go Angel of Mercy. He is an upper mid-carder, so it does kind of make sense. I'm just wondering if... Yeah, Marcos Flores. I mean, he'll probably be fine with a 20-minute match because it's trios, but... Yeah, it's pretty interesting. We're actually going to leave the winner blank, so whoever wins is pretty much just going to win. So I say good luck. I'm, you know, not really too fussed if the Technicos win. Alright, so we're going to do a tag match. We're going to have Strongman, and he's going to team up with another big man, Alejandro Ortega. And they're going to take on the team of Victor Pascual and Motoyuki Miyake. Bit of an interesting match there. I'm just wondering about Ortega's... Oh no, it's okay. His stamina's not too bad. We'll try a 10-minute match, give the victory to Ortega, and he can pin Pascual. Again, strongman, you know, he's just seeing what Ortega's got. Ortega. I then want to have. Oops, I want to have a bit of a squash match. I think. Let's go with Ramos, the Executioner, and he's going to take on. Why is Yellow Flash an upper mid carder? I mean, he's okay. He's not great, but I mean, I guess he can beat Phoenix. I'm not really too big on Phoenix right now. We won't make it a squash. We'll make it just a normal victory. Probably not going to be the best match on the card. Let's also make this the storytelling match. Obviously, there's a bit of a story going on with it. Up next, let's go with a trios women's match. Let's have a face team of Electric Dreamer, Estrella Blanca, and Pinky Perez to take on the team of Francisca Marcos, Mystery Pink, and Queen Amazon. Pretty good match, I would say. We're going to give the champion Mystery Pink the win, and the loser is going to be Pinky Perez. Should be a pretty good match. I suppose that in theory this could be the I was going to say the high flying match, but yeah, Queen Amazon's pretty dreadful. So with that said, we need a high flying match. Let's see what we've got. So we've got Dragon Americano. Estrangero Loco. I think, yeah, he can fly. Okay. I think North Star Jr. can fly as well. And then they can take on Dragon Americano and Labyrinto. Yeah, I suppose that works. Is there anyone better? I mean, it could be a good opportunity to get Mystico on the card. Who else? Maybe Silver Tiger? Yeah, let's go with Silver Tiger. I do want him on the card. And that one's going to be our high spots. Can we call? I probably don't want to call, just in case. And we want the winner to be Dragon Americano. That can go in the middle there. And I think we're good. Let's do some angles. Let's do Nicholas Lopez, Marcos Flores, and then Angel of Mercy. But he's not going to be rated. So there we go. We then want a strongman. Yeah, let's go strongman. And Alejandro Ortega. Both on Menace. We're going to add them in a storyline there as well. I know it's his debut, but I just don't want to get penalized for using him too much because, I mean, he's only in a match and a promo. Storylines. The Juggernauts. And we need to add Alejandro. Okay. What do we need next? I guess we could do a Ramos the Executioner. Menace angle as well. I do want the... Actually, let's do the women's first. So we want Farah And then we'll go Electric Dreamer. Who else is on the face team? It was Estrella and then Pinky. Let's get all the women in the match. And then it was, trying to think, can't remember. There was Mystery Pink, Queen Amazon, and who was the other woman? Oh, that's right. Francisca. So Mystery Pink. And finally, Queen Amazon. There she is. Let's get everyone rated on entertainment. Maybe not Queen Amazon. Hold on. Let me just have a look, because she might be Menace. I mean, she can't really talk. Maybe I'll just leave her off. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much with her. I don't really see her as being a success with us, so it's kind of just like a bit of a mid-card woman from our 4-hour division. Okay, let's lower this by a minute. Just to hopefully aid Strongman, and because we need the extra minute for another promo. And then let's give it to Dragon Americano and to Silver Tiger. Alright, perfect. Where is their match? Their match is right there. Okay, I think we're good. Do I want to do a pre-show match? Put Kyler into something? I think we should. Let's go El Mitico and Kyler. And they can take on Mystico and Hush. Yeah, it works. Okay. Just a nice little pre-show match. All right, nice. Let's run the show. All right, so we start off with a 51D+. We have El Mitico and Kyler Adams defeating Mystico and Hush in 9:46 when Kyler Adams defeated Mystico by pinfall with a K trigger, and El Mitico was head and shoulders above everyone else. We also had Hush off his game, but Hush is also improving in Rumble skills as well. We then open the show with a 53C-. We have the women's angle with Farrah Hesketh sort of introducing all the women that are going to be in the 6-woman trio match. And yeah, she just gives a little introduction about each of them and what their sort of characters are like. And then she also puts over the fact that Electric Dreamer will be taking on Mystery Pink at the next pay-per-view. We have some acting improvements with Estrella Blanca and Pinky Perez. So they both improved in their acting. We then move into a 61C rated trios match for the women. We have Francisca Marcos, Mystery Pink, and Queen Amazon defeating Electric Dreamer, Estrella Blanca, and Pinky Perez in 10:17, when Mystery Pink defeated Pinky Perez by pinfall with a flying body press. Yeah, really good match. I think, yeah, everyone was pretty similar, but our top two performers were Electric Dreamer and Mystery Pink, so they're definitely doing well. Wondering if I should turn my mic down slightly. I think I'll leave it. I think I'm just sitting a little bit closer than usual. Anyway, we also have a few improvements. We've got Mystery Pink improving in performance skills. And then we also have Francisca Marcos improving in technical skills as well. I thought this one was going to be bad. We then go to a 36 D-, where we have Ramos the Executioner defeating Phoenix 4 in 10:30 by pinfall with a Warrior Slice. And Ramos was off his game, only getting a 22 in-ring performance. However, he is improving in flying skills, so yeah, I don't really know what to make of that. It's pretty pointless. We then go to a 66 C+. We have the angle between partners tonight, Dragon Americano and Silver Tiger. Their tag match does really well, getting a 68 C+. We have Dragon Americano and Silver Tiger defeating Extranjero Loco and North Star Jr. in 10:22 when Dragon Americano defeated Extranjero Loco by submission. And as you'd expect, Silver Tiger carrying the match. Alright, so we then go to a 62C. We have the double menace angle for Strongman and Alejandro Ortega. Basically, this is Strongman saying to Ortega, tonight I'm giving you the opportunity to join myself and Ramos the Executioner. If you get the victory in our tag team match tonight, we will accept you formally into the Juggernauts. The tag team match gets a 46D, so a little bit better, but then again, still pretty bad. But I guess pretty much everyone in the match is not popular, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, there are a couple of good performers. I mean, Miyake's good. Strongman's sort of over. I wouldn't say he's good either, but he's over enough. And then we have Strongman and Alejandro Ortega defeating Victor Pascual and Motoyuki Miyake in 9:04 when Alejandro defeated Victor by pinfall with a bunker power slam. Yeah, good match. No improvements, but yeah, Alejandro Ortega with the victory there, now joining the Juggernauts. We then go to a 75B- for the trio's main event or pre-main event angle with another stable trying to find their third member. This time, of course, being the Heroes stable with Nicolas Lopez and Marcos Flores. And they both, approach Angel of Mercy for the main event tonight, and they think that he, they like what he stands for. He's a man of the people, always looking to serve mercy to his opponents. After beating them, he's always gracious in victory and looks to help. And, the Eternal Kings like that about him. The main event itself gets a 70C+, and we have Angel of Mercy and the Eternal Kings defeating Cosmic Rider El Critico and Phoenix 3 in 2017 when Nicolas Lopez defeated Phoenix 3 by pinfall with a Lopez Buster. Angel of Mercy and the Eternal Kings win the Campeonatos de Trios Oli title. So we have new champions. Does this mean Angel of Mercy is in the Heroes stable? I mean, you would have to think so. With a performance like that, literally winning the title straight away. Yeah, good match all round. Nice, solid 70C+. Critico has a gimmick that's getting stale, so we might tweak that. Any work improvements? No. Alright, let's end the show. And we get a 69C+ there, even with that 36D- match. So I'm pretty happy with that. And again, increasing our popularity in all three regions of Mexico as well. That's exactly what we want. I didn't actually expect them to win. I kind of expected the Heroes stable to lose. But anyway, Batala Eterna getting I think another 0.38. I'm pretty sure we got that on the last episode as well. Dragon Americano thinks Phoenix 4 has poor psychology, which I would tend to agree with. And yeah, there we go. So Dia de Todo el Guerrero. Guerrero. If I can speak properly. It's me like literally trying to overpronounce words to an extent. Guerrero is how you say it. Dia de Todo el Guerrero. Guerrero? Man. Spanish is it's a tough language. And obviously I don't even have the pronunciation correct with any of those words, probably. But I'm always willing to give it a try. As you can see, our popularity is a 37D-. I think we got that last episode, which is nice to see. And like I said, once we get to 44, we can actually swap channels and go to this other station here. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for our current TV deal to finish. Yeah, La Red de la Lucha. Only need the 44D. So we're only, what, 7 popularity points away? And what is our current deal? How long do we have? We have 7 months. That's a long time. Maybe I should have thought about that a little bit more. That is a very long time. We do only have 3 months. We basically just under 4 months left for Canal Tres for our events. And I'm wondering if... What do we need again for the pay-per-view? I think it was TV Max. No, it wasn't TV Max. It was Celestian Mexico. Okay, so we can literally get that at 40D. So we're only 3 points away. And that's regional as well. For a pay-per-view carrier for our events. Yeah, that's going to be massive. Yeah, that's really big. We're literally only 3 points away. That's really good. Anyway, we are going to have to wait, like I said, just under 4 months for our events. I'm pretty sure we could get both of them and then only put it on to Celestial Mexico. I think we could do that. But then I'm wondering if, what are they called? Canal Tres would get upset. They probably would get upset. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a catch-22. So you can select a broadcaster, but you can actually leave them off. But I'm just wondering if they get upset and then they can eventually cancel your because we have a TV show with them as well. Although that probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. But then it might make them not ever want to negotiate with you again. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I guess we can just... we don't have to go onto the pay-per-view network straight away. Alright, we have Slayer improving his behavior there. We could just wait for the pay-per-view, our event deal with Canal Tres to run out. Still no effect. We're expecting 6,300 fans tonight, so I'd say that's a pretty healthy crowd. Of course, the economy is going back up, so that is massively going to help. Let's chuck in our first match of the show, which is going to be the women's, the Mujeres title on the line. And we're actually going to give the victory to... Actually, let's leave it blank. Let's leave it blank. Electric Dreamer, if she's ready to become champion, then she needs to become champion on her own without me booking her. If she's not ready and the belt stays on Mystery Pink, that's fine. She's a solid, probably the best heel we have at the moment. That's the most over. So, whatever happens, happens. And we'll just have to wait and see. So 38 popularity, and then Mystery Pink has 46. So that's a bit of a difference. She's really good. And Electric Dream is really good as well. Much more of a high flyer, but still really solid. All right. Up next. I'm just wondering what we're going to do up next, actually. Yes, let's do a triple threat tag team match. And we're going to go with who are we going to go with? I really don't know. Let's go with Absolute Power. And they're going to be taking on the face team of El Mitico Jr. and Kyler Adams, I guess. And they're going to be taking on the champions in Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3. It's going to be a 20-minute match. And I think we'll have Cosmic Rider get the victory. It can't be called because of Major Huanta. And we'll put the Parejas titles on the line there as well. I'm just wondering what we're going to do for the main event. Maybe we'll do Tricolor Jr. versus Dragon Americano. One more time. The final bout. Let's have it in a different match. Let's have it as a last man standing match. Yeah, well, let's go last man standing. Because it's going to be the main event for the whole pay-per-view, so I feel like it needs to be a pretty special match. And I mean, their rivalry has been pretty intense so far. I'm wondering if we give it 25 minutes instead. But I'm just wondering if they have the psychology to pull that off. I'm not going to risk it. Let's just go with 20 minutes. Mexican title on the line. And we're actually going to give the victory to Dragon Americano. And he's going over clean as well. Basically, the reason for that is I want to push Tricolor into the main event. Oh, really? See, that just pisses me off. I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. I mean, if it tanks, it tanks. It's probably going to ruin the whole show, but at the same time, I just want to do the match because it's like a way of them finishing off their whole storyline together. And there goes my chair again. What else do we want to do? Let's have a women's tag team match as well on the show. We have a pretty healthy division, so let's go with our faces. Let's go with Lauren Easter and Pinky Perez, and they can take on Purple Viper and Francisca Marcos. Give that 10. I think we might be able to do high spots for this match, or at least storytelling. And she's so good. That's crazy. If only her psychology would increase a little bit faster. Yeah, definitely can be the high spots match. Let's give the victory to Purple Viper. And she can pin Lauren Easter. I don't want to push the foreign girls just yet. They're not really over enough. But they will definitely get their time. And hopefully, with Purple Viper winning, Electric Dreamer hopefully will win as well. And then I can have Purple Viper be Electric Dreamer's first opponent for the title. High spots. There we go. Chuck that back there. Then let's go with the trios match. Let's have the Juggernauts face some nobodies, I guess. Let's go Strongman, Ramos the Executioner, and Alejandro Ortega. And they can take on Sunny, Phoenix 4, and Yellow Flash. And we'll give the victory to Ramos. Chuck that back there. What else do we need to do? We need to... Let's have a singles match. Actually, let's make it a bit of a special match. We'll do a 2 out of 3 falls. And we're going to have El Critico take on Angel of Mercy, of course. Basically stealing the trios titles away from El Critico, which was the only title that he was holding. Of course, the other two members of the trio were also tag team champions as well, Parillas champions. And for this one, I'm not sure. I think El Critico has to win because of his popularity, being 60. But he is getting old. I mean, 43 in West Central is not too shabby for Angel of Mercy there. I do want to give it to El Critico though, but I think we'll do a tainted victory. I think that adds a little bit more story to the whole scenario. What else do we need? We need a storytelling match, which can be this one, I guess. That makes sense. Got the new stable there. Lots of storytelling going on. We also don't have a match for the Eternal Kings. So let's give them a 10-minute tag team match as well. Oh, Silver Tiger also not on the card. Interesting. But we will use the Eternal Kings, and they can actually take on the Suffering. That makes a lot of sense. Just for 10 minutes, that's fine. We'll give Flores the victory. Yep, that can just go there. Then we'll use Silver Tiger on the pre-show. Let's actually go a trios pre-show match. Alright, so let's go with Labyrinto Jr., Silver Tiger, and Austin. And they can take on the team of Takashita, Miyaki, and Hurricane. Silver Tiger to get the victory. Nice and easy. There we go. And now let's do our angles. So we need tricolor. Actually, let's put both in there, because they'll have one last promo together before their storyline does finish. Then we need, I guess, Cosmic Rider and Phoenix. I guess we want a menace angle as well out of these guys. So let's go Strongman, Ramos, and Alejandro. Let me just change Ramos to a mid-carder. Yeah, so his auto push is now lower mid, but we'll make him mid just so we don't get that penalty. Perfect. Let's have an Eternal Kings promo. So Nicolas Lopez and Marcos. We can actually do only one more angle. I want to do the women. But honestly, I think we might just go with El Critico. Just so he can open the show off. Yeah, I think no women's promos for this show. But I like the look of it. It does look pretty good. Let's also have a women's singles match as well. Let's have Brooke Tyler take on Estrella Blanca. And we'll leave this one blank. It's only going to be on the pre-show. It doesn't really matter too much. I think we can actually call because, yeah, Estrella's pretty good. Might be one of the best matches on the entire card, I think. Has the potential. Brooke Tyler is pretty amazing, especially for her age. I mean, she's only 24 at the moment. Alright, so we start off with a 49D+, so definitely not one of the better matches. But we have Estrella Blanca defeating Brooke Tyler in 9:52 by pinfall with a Northern Light suplex. No improvements. Moving into the other pre-show match, which gets a 57C-. We have Labyrinto, Silver Tiger, and Austin Smooth defeating Takashita, Motoyuki Miyake, and Hurricane in 9:39 when Silver Tiger defeated Hurricane by pinfall with a Silver Tiger driver. And then, as you'd expect, Silver Tiger being the standout performer in that one. Miyake was off his game. And finally, Hurricane is improving in performance skills. Alright, so we open the show off with a 67C+ promo from El Critico, basically saying that Angel of Mercy more or less stole his trio's title away from him, and tonight he's going to get some revenge. And he's going to put Angel of Mercy out of action and show that he's not a true hero. That's not the true hero that Nicolas Lopez and Marcos Flores think he is. The match does really well, getting a 69C+. We have El Critico defeating Angel of Mercy in 2012 by 2 straight falls, with the final fall happening by pinfall by using underhanded tactics. Cheating to win. Naughty, naughty El Critico. Yeah, solid match. I'm happy with that. We then go to another good match, a 66C+. We have Mystery Pink defeating Electric Dreamer in 11:32 by 2 straight falls, with the final fall happening by pinfall with a flying body press. Mystery Pink making defense number 7 of her Campeonato de las Mujeres Ole title. Yeah, really good match. And they're both improving. We've got Mystery Pink improving in performance skills and Electric Dreamer improving in technical skills as well. Really good match though. Solid C+ there. We then go to a 78B for the Eternal Kings, making their promo, their angle together. Their tag match also getting a 66C+, so we're doing pretty well so far. The Eternal Kings defeating the Suffering in 10:22 when Marcos Flores defeated Seth Whitehead by pinfall with a Flores Heaven Elbow. And yeah, Nicolas Lopez head and shoulders above everyone else in the match, and Flores was off his game. No improvements. Moving on to the next segment, we got a 66 C+ rated menace angle from the 3 members of the Juggernauts. Their match, it's relatively good, considering. We have a 48 D+ with Alejandro Ortega and the Juggernauts. Forgot to add him to the stable before the match, but that's fine. And they defeat Sunny Wildside, Phoenix 4, and Yellow Flash in 9:49, when Ramos the Executioner defeated Sunny by pinfall with a Warrior Slice. And the one improvement goes to Ramos the Executioner, who is improving in performance skills as well. Good match. Better than I thought it would be, to be honest. We then go to a 56 C- with the women's tag team match. And we have Francisca Marcos and Purple Viper defeating Lauren Easter and Pinky Perez in 10:18, when Purple Viper defeated Lauren Easter by pinfall with a Viper Bite. I was about to say Viper Vite, but yeah. Another good match. Another, it's pretty average, but at the same time, Lauren Easter's not over. Francisca, I'm not sure if she's over yet. Probably not too much. No improvements. Moving on to a 62C. We have the tag team champions, the Parejas champions, Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3, cutting another tag team angle together. And apparently Phoenix 3 invented a new catchphrase that will likely boost his ability on the microphone, so pretty good for him. Their match gets a 64C, so pretty close to a C+. We have Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3 defeating Absolute Power and El Mítico and Kyla Adams in 20:30. The order of elimination was El Mítico and Kyla first, and then Absolute Power second. And we have Cosmic Rider and Phoenix making defense number 3 of their Campeonatos de Parejas titles. Yeah, pretty good match. Not too bad. I'm happy with it. Then go into the pre-main event angle, getting a 67 C+ between Tricolor Jr. and Dragon Americano. They're still arguing. I mean, Dragon Americano is basically saying that he doesn't want to go into a last man standing match. It's too violent. And Tricolor says, tonight, our rivalry is coming to an end. One man is going to be laid out for a 10 count, and the other man will stand victorious. But whatever the outcome, this is it. The final match for now. And the main event gets a 72 B-. That makes me really happy. I was a little bit worried. I thought it might have tanked the whole show. But it does indeed get the best rating on the show. Which it deserves. It deserves. These two have had a nice little rivalry. And I've actually enjoyed having them face each other. So we have Dragon Americano defeating Tricolor Jr. in a last man standing match in 1942, when Tricolor could not beat a 10 count. Dragon Americano wins the Campeonato del Mexico title, thus ending their storyline together. And ending the show here as well. And we get a 71 C+, so close to a B- show there, 1 point away. But it does increase our popularity in the 3 regions of Mexico again. So we're still increasing popularity in the West Central area, which is good. Because, the higher popularity we have there, the more money we're going to make through attendance. So we want that to be as high as possible. Anyway, we need to cheer Pinky Perez up. Phoenix 4 as well. I think there was someone else. I think it was Yellow Flash. All these people have morale issues at the moment, so Hopefully that'll cheer them up a little bit. Possibly not, but you never know. Anyway, we have male. Let's see the TV rating. 0.40, so it's gone up a little bit. Although that was the pay-per-view show. And we also have a Phoenix 4 booking complaint. Not really too worried about that. I mean, his time will come. We're gonna... Hopefully, once we get rid of the simmering tension, the relationship problems, we're gonna bring the two Phoenixes back together. And have DOS Phoenix once again rising from the ashes. Anyway, let's have a look at the popularity. We are up to a 38D-, which is really good. We're 2 points away from a pay-per-view deal. That's awesome. And that'll spell a lot of money for our events. I'm really glad I put the faith into Tricolor and Dragon Americano there. Like I said, that really could have backfired. You know, the 4th time they were versing each other. Main event of a pay-per-view. I'm definitely going to give Tricolor like a proper main event push. I don't know if he'll become Universal Champion, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Anyway, we finished first in the regional battle. Ricky DeColt picking up a broken nose. Burik and Love Machine picking up an injury there as well. And then we've got a new friendship there. I do want to bring Tiffany Jade in. I really want to bring her in. She's really quite talented as well. Not yet, though. Not yet. Okay. Well, wow, we actually made profit that month. Oh, yes. Nice. 33,000. So we only lost money in that 1 month. And it was only 20,000. And I think it was because I actually ran one of the shows in northern Mexico. I think we only got like 1,800 attendance. So we might have actually broken even if I just stayed in West Central. I don't know. Interesting. Anything I need to do? Let's have a look at the titles. So we're still at a 71 for the Parias titles. They are max mid-card level. So we then have a 90A for the trios titles with Lopez, Flores, and Mercy. The women's title, the Mujeres, is at an 85B+, so still pretty good, but, you know, it's I think it dropped from a 90, so a little bit lower than it has been. Universal still at a 100A star, and the Mexican title still at the 71C+ maximum for the mid-card. And of course, we have a new champion as well. I mean, fair play to Tricolor. He made 7 defenses, and that was the 3rd time he's held the belt. And yeah, now Dragon Americano, current 2-time champion, winning it back from the man that he lost it to. So hopefully it's sort of his time to shine. Let me just check Tricolor. Where is he? Yep, still a main eventer after losing the belt. And he's lost 1 point of popularity in northern Mexico and West Central. Yeah, so he's definitely going to be facing guys like El Critico, Silver Tiger, and just being in that whole sort of scenario. Yep. Where is he? Let's go to Dragon Americano as well. So he's upper mid-card, which is good to see. What about his popularity? So he's at a 47 as well. I'm assuming that dropped down when I wasn't actually here, because I think I came in January, so that's not too bad. Little annoying that he didn't gain any popularity, and Tricolor actually lost that 1 point in those two regions. That's a little bit strange. Anyway, let's book another show. One more show before the episode finishes here. All right, Wrestler's Court there. And then we've... Ooh, Tricolor taking Mystico under his wing as a protege. So I think he's... Tricolor's now taken 2 different people under his wing. Yeah, so Mystico is the protege, and Phoenix 4 is also the protege of Tricolor. Again, we're going to do some more meddling. Still no effect. Pretty frustrating, but, you know, it is what it is. And the main event for this show is going to be... Let's do a Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match for the Universal title. And it's going to be Cosmic Rider, who's now a main eventer somehow. I mean, he's pretty good, don't get me wrong. Only a 45D popularity. So Cosmic Rider is going to take on Tricolor Jr. And then we're going to chuck in Silver Tiger as well. And then rounding it out with Marcos Flores as well. Bit of an interesting result for this one. Bit of a strange result as well. Then I think we're going to go with Kyle Adams, and I think he's going to take on someone one-on-one. The question is, who do I want him to take on? I want him to beat someone, so... It can't really be someone that's quite good. Maybe Slayer? Yeah, let's do this match. Just 10. And then I want Kylo to get the victory. I want to build up his popularity. I've sort of had enough. I want to push him going forward into the next episode. We want to just sort of kickstart him. He'd be a good challenger for Dragon Americano. Maybe we'll throw El Mitico at Dragon first, and then maybe Kyler, and then see if Kyler can actually win the title off Dragon Americano by himself without me booking that decision. I think that'd be pretty cool. And of course, Kyler's only had the one title, which was the North American title at Summit Wrestling, and he literally didn't defend it, so made 0 defenses, just won that title. He also won the pick of the Summit as well. But of course, that was me. Actually, I don't think I booked that final. I think I left it blank, and he won. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, up next, I want to do a tag team match, and we want to let's have Absolute Power. Yeah, Absolute Power take on Hurricane and North Star Jr. And we'll give the victory to DDF, Devious Dr. Fang. It's a nice little tag match there. Then let's go with a women's tag match. And then let's have Electric Dreamer and Lauren Easter, and they can take on Purple Viper and Mystery Pink. And basically, what's going to happen is Electric Dreamer is going to pin Mystery Pink, so getting a bit of revenge. However, the storyline or the reason behind the loss is Purple Viper in the middle of the match. Of course, you know, she's essentially quote unquote the unofficial #1 contender. She walks away from the match. Before the match starts, she goes over to Mystery Pink and says, "I'm next. I want the next title shot." And then Mystery Pink basically shrugs her off, says no, says that you don't really deserve it. And then yeah. Viper walks away, leaves Mystery Pink by herself, 2-on-1 handicap match. Mystery Pink gets pinned once again by Electric Dreamer. And I mean, ipso facto, you probably know what's going to happen at the next pay-per-view. Spoiler, it's going to be a triple threat. So yeah, we might have to, yeah, she's extremely unhappy, so we're going to have to keep her strong as well. Keeping a lot of people strong this episode. This show as well. That can be the storytelling match, because obviously, like I just explained, there's quite a bit going on with it. Slayer high flying? Not really. Alright, so we kind of need a high flying match. Yeah, we need a high flying match. Alright, so who's high flying? We've got Mystico is high flying. And anyone else? Mobstars brawling. I guess Austin Smooth. And they can take on the team of Nicholas Lopez. And he, once again, is doing a bit of recruiting. He's teaming up with his trio's partner. Not stablemate yet, but it could happen after this match. And Angel of Mercy impressing there, getting a victory. And all but sealing his fate as a new member of the Heroes stable. And that is going to be our high-flying match. It's pretty low. That's pretty low. But I think we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, I think we're going to do it anyway. Okay. High spots. There we go. Done. Let's do our angles. So for the main event angle, I think I want to go with Marcos Flores. Actually, I guess we can just go all the members. So let's go Cosmic Rider. Then Tricolor. Silver Tiger. And finally Marcos. We also need to change the storyline here, so let's remove Tricolor. Fairly poor, okay. And then let's add Tricolor into the Universal title storyline. Angel of Mercy in there as well. El Critico. I feel like we need to add... Where is your boy... Marcos Flores in there as well. Parias, well, that needs to be... Let's add Devious Dr. Fang, and let's add Major Huanta. Yep. Obviously, we got more to add there. We need to get a few, like 1 or 2 more face tag teams. I think I'm going to turn Austin Smooth face. I see him more as a heel, but honestly, we just need Double Trouble. I mean, even their tag name, Double Trouble, it's like a heel tag team name. Anyway, we're also going to add... So let's remove Sunny from this one. And then we'll add El Mitico to the Mexican title feud. And I guess we can also add maybe Miyake. And let's also add Yellow Flash as well. And then finally, let's also add maybe, actually, I kind of want a Rudo. Who's a Rudo that's not involved in anything yet? I mean, Austin Smooth, maybe. I guess we can put Slayer in there. We may as well use him while we've got him. He's in the Juggernaut storyline, but I don't think he really needs to be in there. I was going to put him in the stable, but I guess we can just avoid that, because I might actually bring his former tag team partner back. Just to add another team. Alright, so Slayer can be added to that one as well. There we go. Alright, so angles, we need a Kyler Adams angle. Like I said, it's time to push him, so we'll get him smashing out the angles every show, because that'll build up his popularity pretty quick, I would say. Then let's go with Nicholas Lopez and Angel of Mercy. Basically, Nicholas Lopez saying that if we win the tag match tonight, if you get the pinfall, we are officially going to accept you into the Heroes stable. So there's that, and then finally, let's go with a women's angle. So this is during this angle is when Purple Viper and Mystery Pink have their little altercation, shall we say, about the title. So we got Electric Dreamer, Lauren Easter, Purple Viper, and Mystery Pink. Get everybody on success. And we are good to go. All right. That is the show. Again, let's go with another pre-show match. Pretty much just want to use sort of whoever's left. So let's just go with Strongman, Ramos, and Alejandro. I actually need to add Alejandro. They can take on El Mitico, Motoyuki Miyake, and Sunny. Why not? Okay. Give El Mitico the victory. And there we go. And once again, let's add Alejandro. There we go. All right, so that stable's looking pretty good now. And I think I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Yep, so let's save and let's run the show. And we start off with a 54 C- with our Mitiko, Motoyuki Miyake, and Sunny Wildside defeating the Juggernauts in 10:02 when El Mitico defeated Alejandro Ortega by pinfall with a Northern Light suplex. And as you'd expect, El Mitico head and shoulders above everyone else. Yeah, good match. And we also have El Mitico improving in Rumble skills as well. Pretty happy with him still improving. We then start off the show with the women's angle, getting a 54 C-. Yeah, it's just a nice average angle. The match also getting a 54 C-. We have Electric Dreamer and Lauren Easter defeating Purple Viper and Mystery Pink in 9:36 when Electric Dreamer defeated Mystery Pink by pinfall with an Electric Blue Bomb. Once again, getting the strong connection for Electric Dreamer with the young female demographic who like her winning. That's pretty cool to see. Moving on to the next tag team match, getting a 58 C-, we have Absolute Power defeating Hurricane and North Star Jr. in 10:04 when Devious Dr. Fang defeated Hurricane by submission with a deadly Kung Fu grip. Obviously, Hurricane, the weak link, getting a 25. We also have North Star Jr. improving in performance skills as well. We then go to a 68 C+ for the unofficial crowning of the newest member of the Heroes stable. Like I said, Lopez saying that if Angel of Mercy manages to get the victory tonight in their tag match, he will be formally accepted. Tag match gets a 61C. We have Nicholas Lopez and Angel of Mercy defeating Mystico and Austin Smooth in 10:03. And Angel of Mercy defeated Mystico by pinfall with a top rope knee drop. I didn't realize he already had a finisher. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a finisher before, which is why we gave him the Mercy of God. Anyway, top rope knee drop. It is what it is. Lopez obviously carrying the match, and Mercy finally getting accepted to the Heroes stable. We then go to a 54 C- for Kyla Adams' angle. I would say that's pretty good, considering he's it's not really that over, but of course, I mean, his entertainment stats, if you see them in, the end of stat screens, they're pretty incredible. So, not going to take him too long. We then go to a 49D+ for his match, where he defeats Slayer in 9:58 by pinfall with a K trigger. Still pulling out that K trigger. Good stuff. 44 in ring there for Kyla, so it's I think it's improving a little bit. It's improving. We then go to a 73 B- for our pre-main event angle, with the 4 main eventers all looking to become the #1 contender for the Universal title. And the main event itself getting a 70 C+ there. Expected a little bit better, if I'm being honest. But we have Cosmic Rider drawing. He drew with Tricolor, Silver Tiger, and Marcos Flores. So a 4-way draw. The referee was forced to rule a no contest when all hell broke loose. And of course, Silver Tiger carrying the match. Yeah, good stuff. I mean, the rating would have been higher, but I literally had to keep Silver Tiger strong and Marcos Flores both strong. So that's a pretty big penalty. Otherwise, they would have morale issues. So I'm pretty happy that it's still got a C+, because I think overall we've actually had a really good TV show here. And we indeed have 67 C+ there. Again, another C+, which I'm happy with. Increasing our popularity in all 3 regions yet again. Still improving in West Central Mexico. Hopefully it'll actually go up to a 58. Alright, so a couple of people need some time to heal. And the TV rating for Batalla Eterna getting a 0.36, so down a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. We're still improving the popularity. And we're up to a 58 C-. There we go, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. So hopefully that'll increase the attendance a little bit as well. Alright, well that is going to wrap up the episode, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. It's been a pretty good one. Definitely enjoyed booking that pay-per-view with the culmination of Tricolor Jr. versus Dragon Americano. And yeah, I think overall we've definitely made some progress. We're getting close to that 40 popularity, and the subsequent pay-per-view deal that we're going to get with that. And I mean, that's really going to just boost the finances like crazy. you watch, the finances will probably be like a few 100,000 profit every month purely from the pay-per-view deal. Anyways, make sure you smash the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Hit the turn the notification bell on. Hit the notification bell, whatever you want to do. Just make sure it's on, and the post notifications will come to you when these episodes do go live. Don't forget, we got TEW 2020 coming out very soon, so you want to be notified when my new series comes out for that. Make sure you keep a lookout. I mean, if you have the notification bell on, then you don't really need to look out for the episodes. So, yeah. Anyways, apart from that, guys, as always, take it easy, and I hope you enjoy the end of Stat Screen.